Hi, this is David with IminiTradingStrategies.com. You can see with that sherbet colored back coloring, we're coming at a no zone. And anybody who's been following my videos know that we can either take the EET and anticipate the next normal system entry. We can wait for the next normal system entry, which would be long, or we could take a pullback trade. Well, the EET is one of my favorite trades. You can see I've got my dome set up for a 6-tick stop loss with an 8-tick profit, so the risk reward's good. Okay, and if we get the NSE, I could potentially make 8+ ticks on this trade, and actually probably risk less than 6 ticks on the trade, depending on my fill price. So we're kind of getting ready to get an EET long here. You can see I've got my mouse over 66. That's where I want my fill price to be. We're just waiting for the little white dot there on the right-hand screen. That'll be Pro Indicator version 2. Here we go. Let's jump in. 66. Okay, we're in. Let me adjust my stop loss up here to point. So I'm risking 4 ticks to make 8 ticks. Now you'll see right here there's a short pullback, right? We could have been also short. There's times in my system that a pullback trade and an EET are both going to be valid, and 70% of the time they can both be winners. Okay, so we're long on the EET, but that's more of an aggressive trade than the pullback trade. The pullback is going in the direction of the trend. So there's a couple ways you can look at this. Okay, you could simply just do what I did, take the EET, and if we get the NSE over on the left, we're already going to have 3, 4, 5 ticks of profit built in. We can just take the profit off the NSE. I like that better because the NSE coming out of no zone is a higher probability winner. Okay, I could have also taken the pullback trade short, trying to grab 4 ticks off of that, and then still waited for the NSE and jumped on that. Okay, couple ways you could do it, but they're all 3 of those ways. Look at that, we're already pullbacks, already making profit. We may end up getting stopped out on a CET, right? That's the downside of the EET, is that you're trying to catch a new trend before it happens. Okay, so boom, there's profit right there on the pullback trade. EET still underway, just 1 tick away. Okay, but the risk reward's great. If we get stopped out right here, okay, hey, what are you going to do? It's just a 4-tick loser. Okay, but let's see if it'll bounce back up to show that a pullback is still a valid trade, and EET was a valid trade, and over 70% of the time when they're both valid, they'll both be winners. So why did I choose the EET? Because I know if we get the normal system entry on the left-hand side, that's a higher probability winner, and I'm already in the trade long before it ever triggered. Normally 4, 5, 6, sometimes even more than that, depending on the volatility and volume. Now look at this. Look at this. Okay, I'm actually going to take my stop loss back down. I've got my dome set to move it to after 4 ticks profit, but I don't want to do that on this trade. I want to give an EET more room to breathe. So we had a winning pullback trade. You see right there, the EET did hit 4 ticks profit. I don't know that it would have been filled live, but I don't know because my exit's not there, so I don't know if it was filled or not. But then my dome was set up to move, but I just took it back down. So still only risking 4 ticks. We had an EET hit a 4-tick profit, pullback trade hit a 4-tick profit. So if we were in that pullback trade, we can still take the normal system entry to the long side, and if we get the normal system entry, we're already in better. So let's just see if we get the NSE. It's really close to triggering. Gonna probably go on time here on video. I'd hate to have to pause it, but this is one of my favorite trades. You can see here we go, there's the NSE. So look, we'd have been filled right around 67, right? So we're already in 4 ticks better. The NSE has got an 8-tick max stop loss of 8. This EET is only risking 4. So now I can try to make the 4 ticks off the NSE, and I already have 4 ticks in the bag. And because this NSE is coming out of no zone, it's a higher probability winner. So if I just needed 4 ticks, I could have grabbed it. But if I'm recovering, maybe I've taken a losing trade, because we all take losing trades. This is a trade that I would let cook and try to grab the 2 points off of it, maybe the 2.5 points off of it, and it'd be a good recovery trade. Another thing I teach is what's called chop money trading, where you bank a little more money each day opposed to making a point of daily income on the S&P. You go for 2 to 3 to 4 points a day profit, but you have a maximum stop loss of a day, maybe 5, 6 points. So on the good days, you're banking some extra money for a bad day occasionally, where the extra money you brought in covers the bad day. This would be a good trade for a trader that does that. It's also a good recovery trade. And if you just want to make more than a point a day, right, this is a great trade. This is the opportunity. Any NSE or any trade could always move against us and be a loser, or could always move 5 or 6 points. But you want to take the higher probability setups based on the rules of the system you're trading. So in my system, I mean, look at this trade. We've already got 6, 7 ticks in the bag. Yeah, market's bouncing around a little bit, but this NSE is still a high probability setup. And if we can get off here at 68, it's a nice 2-point winner. Okay, so this is one of my favorite trades, but you also got to see in this video, it's really well-rounded, right? You got to see all 3 of my setups. You got to see the pullback trade, that was a winner. The EET was an obvious winner. And the NSE is still underway. We're just only in the EET long, okay, trying to catch it all the way up. So all 3 setups working very nice here. If we could hit 68, the NSE was a winner, pullback and EET are winners, but hopefully we'll grab 2 points off the trade because I took the EET up. So here we go. Here's 75 printing. Let's see. There we go. Here's 68. Look at that. We're off. Beautiful trade. We're low on time. Let's go ahead and wrap it up.